Reset. 30. It's not time that heals you. It is the courage to feel everything you have been running away from. I have been pacing up and about trying to see how I am going to do this. I was so sure I was getting into a situation I could handle, but now I know I am about the biggest fool that has ever walked the face of the earth. Seeing that no results will come from me being here and time is ticking, I get my jacket and car keys. I am stepping out for lunch. I tell the ladies, who look mighty shocked because it is so unlike me to step out of the office. Lusaka traffic is not on my side. I am even regretting doing this. Mark's office is on the other side of town and the only way to get there is passing through town. My entire lunch break is spent on the road. By the time I am getting to my destination, I am mad at myself. I take a deep breath and walk to the office building. He owns a construction company, and from my research he is doing well for himself. Good afternoon, I say to the lady at the reception. Good afternoon, she says. Her attitude is sickening. She doesn't even bother to look at me because her concentration is on her phone and she is carelessly chewing a gum. I am here to see Mr. Bawala. Do you have an appointment? She is still not looking at me. No, I don't. Just. You need to have an appointment in order to see him, she says, cutting me short. I raise an eyebrow. You are wasting your time. If you want to see him, leave your details and we will call you when the appointment has been set. This is a sick joke. Who even employs such people? I understand it's part of her job to offload the nonsense that she has just told me, but her attitude should make her lose her job. The glass door opens and she quickly stands up. It's Mark. Good afternoon, sir, she says with a huge smile. Good afternoon, he responds, but his eyes on me. I hope you didn't wait for a long time. I just got here. Good, you can come with me to the office. Cancel whatever appointments, or anyone that comes through can wait for my meeting to be done. Yes, sir. He leads me to his office. I want to beat that receptionist but keep my cool. What has dragged the mouse to the cat's den? He asks once we are inside. I laugh nervously. Make yourself comfortable, he says, pointing at one of the two-seater couches in the office. I take a seat and he comes to join me. A few minutes later there is a knock at the door. A lady who looks like a chef comes through with a tray of food. Bring another plate, he says to her. Mark 1, I'm fine. I lie, and my stomach chooses this very moment to embarrass me. Right, he says, and I just scoff. A few minutes later the lady comes back with another plate and a glass cup. Thank you, he says to her, and she leaves. He does the honors of opening the plates. It's chicken pilau rice and the smoke shows that it is hot. I don't even bother pretending that I don't want to eat because my stomach has already embarrassed me, so I pick up my plate and start eating. So what brings you here? He asks halfway through the food. I pick up the glass and pour in juice, then drink from it before putting it down. I need a favor. That sounds interesting, he says, putting his plate down, and the nervousness returns. What can I do for you? I need to save my friend's relationship and you are my way out. He raises an eyebrow. I kind of told him that I have a man in my life because his fiancé thinks him and I are a couple. And I believe your life is so boring that the only person you could ask is me, right? My life is not boring, I defend. I believe you. No, you don't. He laughs lightly. What's in it for me? What? What's in it for me? He repeats. Mark. Beatrice, your company was hired to investigate me, and now that you couldn't find anything, suddenly you want me to play boyfriend. Don't you think that is suspicious? I shrug my shoulders. My point exactly. I am desperate. And I am not a cheat. My ex-wife just wanted to portray that picture of me. Ex-wife. He laughs. We are done. She was just looking for something to use to get everything I have worked so hard for. Oh Lord, I say, standing up, realizing that we didn't do a good job on this case. What would you want in return? A date. Date. There is a networking dinner tomorrow at the Urban Hotel. I was never going to go, but here you are. I swallow hard. To be seen in public with you. Yes. I breathe out heavily. I will send a designer by the end of today to work on an outfit of your choice. A makeup artist and stylist will come through tomorrow. You just have to show up. I breathe out again. In public, with you. Yes. And you will come to this dinner with me. Yes, I will. I am not sure I have done the right thing, but this looks like a ditch I have just dug for myself, and I am not sure how best I will get out of it. Your friend and author, Winnie. Hibiscus.